Okay, cool. So we have the 2019 contenders. Brought it out of the vault. And there you go. Decoy up top. You got Pilson, Harry, AJC, cornerback, rugby shoe, Coach Huck, first tee. Pitt Steelers, Big Worm, Skybird, rugby shoe, Broncos 76, F Pro 24. There's W. Foster, M. Nichols, Brownies. Go after them second year shake and bakes. See, All In Poker Guy. Well, here's the thing, All In Poker Guy. I just ran the numbers back there. I just looked. I did a quick glance. You have a 1 and 3.75% chance of getting your buy-in back just from Ultimate 8. Like I said, I cannot wrap my head, and that's if not more. I can't even wrap my head around it. It's such a whatever. Okay, so all right. So for these guys, it's been a while, old friend. Just trying to get the paws warmed up for the new contenders? Question mark? New contenders will be over double this price. That's what I'm saying. Let's rock this thing out. All right. Okay. So I'm keeping all the inserts out of here and the serial number stuff. So yes, this is the 4-box number 1. And you got David Johnson. That's at a 175. And you got Ben Burke-Curvin over to Seattle. So Ben Burke-Curvin. Little auto there. Who's got Seattle? And you got Jawan Winfrey. See, M. Nichols. There you go. Now down to 3 fast break boxes for the personals tomorrow. I'm still waiting on stuff to come in. It didn't come in today, so hopefully tomorrow it'll be up in our up in the grill. So here's Jay Sternberger, 31 out of 87 over to Green Bay. Floyd Town. Jay Sternberger. M. Nichols, he's feeling it. Here's Marquise. And then over to Miami, you got Devontae Parker, 120 out of 199. So, where's Miami at? Down there, 32nd spot. There you go. And a MVP contender, Aaron Donald, which Aaron Donald should be back from what they said. He had that rib injury. All right, then he got the rookie ticket RPS. There you go. That's a good start for cornerback 9 with Drew Lock. There you go, buddy. So Drew Lock, true rookie out of Contenders. Here's Hakeem Butler. There's some of the contenders. I feel like Prism has overshadowed Contenders now. Like Prism and some, it's basically like the Prism craze has overshadowed like Contenders and what it used to be. But if you look at like, you guys remember like all the Russell Wilson, like PSA 10 rookies and the BGS 95s that I put into Ultimate 8 way back in the day? I mean, those are thousands now. And I think the same thing happened to Josh Allen too. And you could have scooped up some Josh Allen rookie tickets for next to nothing, right? $400 or $500 back in the day. But hindsight's 20/20, really. So, all right. So not a bad first box with the Drew Lock. Let's see if there's anything else in there. Preston Williams. I know you're right, Broncos. It is. It's like nobody wants autos anymore. Kind of wild. All right, last pack in the first box here. Yeah, Big Ben. All right. I still got the speed on Contenders. So not to worry whenever the new stuff happens. I'll have the speed on it. But like I said, it'll be most likely it will be minimum double the price of these boxes. That's why I'm like, dude, let's crack this stuff. No point in it sitting on the shelf. Let's get after it. Okay. See, the thing is, yeah, I mean, Broncos, like, do you think now's a good time to buy low on some people on the contenders? I think it might be. Might be a decent time to do it. So you got Byron Murphy and Andy Isabella. And it's J.J. Watt. Troy Aikman. Miles Boykin. Did anybody else snag a box of the contenders first off the line, the new stuff? Like I said, there was a couple of you guys that were like, nah, I would have jumped in around 450, somewhere around there. And that's kind of where I was at too. I just thought the 650 or 700, a little too steep. So I think hopefully we'll see it drop down a little bit. Then maybe scoop some up. But the days of us getting contenders first off a line at $175 a box or whatever, no way, Jose. It's done. So we're in the 4-box number 1 here. Here's Hakeem. We got one last break. That'll be the, like I said, the Ultimate 8. It's the with the box of Immaculate. Yeah. And you got Terry McLaurin, 27 out of 75. Going over those Redskins. Thomas. Been all the contenders for sure. This guy I know once pulled me a Lamar Jackson Super Bowl ticket, 101, and made you poop your pants. Yep, I remember. I remember that, and here's why, Broncos. Because Lamar Jackson was sitting in the next room, and I went over and I showed him your card. And he said, that's pretty cool. I was like, I don't think you understand, Mr. Lamar, how big that card is. Yes, here's Jerry Tillery. I wish he was sitting with us when it actually happened, but I saw that event was pretty slick. I liked it, obviously. All right, here's a Drew sample, 13 out of 89. Was that the event? No. That was not Lamar wasn't at that event. It was. Which event was that? Was that at the 19 rookie roundup that we got that? When was that? Or was that Lamar's? Was that 18? I think that might have been it. Maybe I'm getting like I'm getting my years mixed up. Anyway, here's Calvin Harmon, 3 out of 13. Okay, so all right, so you can tell me. I'm pretty sure that was it, right? He's like, I have the video bookmarked in my YouTube. Did you end up Broncos getting that card back? I remember you sold it. It was in January 19th. Yeah, so that would have been it. That would have been that class. Okay, yeah. That would have been that. Here's AJ Brown and DK. Because I remember, Broncos, you were asking me, you're like, hey, Brian, what do I do with this? And I was like, get it graded first, because somebody will send it back and say it's damaged. And then what happened? Here's Terry McLaurin. And by the grace of God, they did send it back, right? Somebody did. They bought it, and they're like, nope, I don't like it. Here's Terry McLaurin auto. All right. So Scary Terry going over to Washington, which is Worm 74. Oh, he requested a return but kept it. Oh, no. So you don't have it. Oh, boy. You know what? A wise man once told me that you can't win them all. That's what I've heard before. But that probably stings a little bit. And here's Andy Isabella. Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, looking back, like Broncos, like you can probably go back to some old school Ultimate 8 football before Pat Mahomes was Pat Mahomes. And there was a Pat Mahomes rookie NFL Shield 1/1 auto inside of Ultimate 8. Yeah, we kind of wish I would have kept that one too, but hooked you guys up. No, don't worry about it. Like I said, I think I built that Mahomes in at like $1,000 back in the day before Mahomes was Mahomes. Here's Trayvon Wesco over to his Jets. So Isaac Hope. There you go, bud. And you got Jameel Dean, 12 out of 35. Or like the Pat Mahomes Green Optic BGS 9.5 that I built into Ultimate as well that ended up selling for $35,000. Oh God. That'll make you cough up a little high noon, won't it? Just kidding. So, who's that? That was Jameel Dean. Going over to Tampa Bay and First T. George. Here you go. And, all right, getting short of print, the championship ticket of Rock Yassin. Going over to Indy. And where's Indy? That's J-Mac 11. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a couple cards in Ultimate 8 that ended up selling for some good money. Like, I remember there was well, maybe that was a low serial number we did with a Luka Blue Cracked Ice at a 99 rookie at a Prism. That's probably not worth anything. Here's Joanne Williams going over to the Patriots. I know. I feel like everybody's got those stories too, which is always fun sometimes to hear. But here's a nice. I like this. Get some Nick Bosa in there. Coach Huck. That's 4 out of 97. Nick Bosa. So that's the ticket stub. God, I miss Contenders so much. Oh, so excited. All right, here's Jimmy G. Last stack here. Still one more box to go. There's Drew Brees. I'm going to see a nice little vet auto right about now. One of those veteran ticket guys? Maybe. All right, Terry McLaurin. And David Montgomery and Devin Singletary. Both of those dudes. Obviously, Devin Singletary's still in the mix, but David Montgomery made a little push at the end of the year. Kind of bumped his stuff up a little bit, too. Shake it and bake it. Terrell Davis over to those Broncos. AD, are you sleeping already? AD, I know he's out there somewhere. There's Drew Lock. 8. Matty Stafford. There you go. He goes, after that, my rule now is just to hold on to all your rookie quarterbacks for a minimum of 2 years. And you would have been out of that threshold for all your Taylor Heinicke's. Yeah, or whatever, however you say his last name. He was 2015. So do you ever sell any rookie quarterbacks? Question mark. I don't know. I just don't know. But that's a good rule of thumb there, Broncos. That is a good rule of thumb. All right, so nice Drew Lock, which was a redemption. And then that Bosa, let's see something else up in this joint. But I'm not going to play around. It feels good. Everything has always been such low card count. And we haven't really been able to see a lot of stuff. Like, feels good to open up some packs. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go out and start busting Don or Us boxes, but I'm holding your James Morgan autos for that reason. Why not? Just hold on to them. I mean, we all saw, and we will all remember, the Ryan Finley experiment, right? the Ryan Finley, we'll never forget. Grumpy Cat made a start. I told everyone, I was like, sell them as fast as you possibly can. Hopefully y'all took my advice and I know a lot of you guys did and got rid of them quick. All right, good. Yeah, you just never know, man. All right, Dexter Lawrence and DeAndre Baker over the Giants. Oh, that's exactly it. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, he did look good in that playoff game, though. And if Washington was ever looking for somebody to be like, all right, man, you know what? We'll put some money into the offensive line, maybe throw some money into the defense, and save a little bit of coin on the quarterback right now. Might not be the worst idea, but I would need AD to weigh in on that. That's the only thing. And he's already sleeping. All right, that'll be Chase Winovich and Damian Harris. All right, so we should hit a run of about 5 autos in a row. It's so goofy that Contenders did that this past year in 19. There's Russ. And Charles Tillman. Yeah, funny thing about Grumpy Guy's smiling, yeah. Here's Big Ben, 6 out of 49 over to Pittsburgh. Danny Dimes. And 250 points, Deshaun Watson. You got a Trayvon Mullen Jr. Going to those Raiders. So Skybird. And a Marquise Brown, Nikhil. Mac Attack. Give me that Mac Wilson. Going over to Cleveland and M. Nichols, 38. Throw down some of them brownies loving. I love how geared up M. Nichols gets to hit his PC team. Literally, talk about, that's bigger than Grumpy Cat could ever smile. I love hearing that stuff when he gets so geared up. Here's Darnell Savage Jr. Going over to Green Bay. So Floyd Town. There you go, buddy. And Timmy Brown. 2 to go. Give me something weird. Another Terry McLaurin. A little twofer on the Terrys. Over to Washington and Worms, 74. That's 2 of them. Here's Ray. Bonus auto? Question mark? Question mark? No. Devin Singletary. So the points was the additional one. So, all right. So the Drew Lock, the Nick Bosa, a couple scary Terrys. Let me get these points out there. Points went way. Points almost doubled in price. If you guys haven't seen that, kind of crazy. All right. Let me random these off. Remember how I always said, like, dude, just hang on to your points. He did. All right. So number 30, Paulie B with those Saints. All right, let's get a little bit back there. All right, that is the 4-boxer number 1. Let me get that one